Hi, I'm Doja Cat, and you're watching Hotnewhiphop. As a kid, I moved a lot. I would move around. Like, I used to live in New York and in Rye, and I lived there for like 5 years. Then I moved to the Valley. I moved to Oak Park in California. We drove there, and I picked up like skateboarding and shit. And I had like a whole sporty sort of like childhood or whatever, where I would like go to surf camp and I'd skateboard, and yeah, those were the good times for sure. When I turned 10, I picked up, well, I always took like ballet. My mom put me in tap and jazz and ballet or whatever, but I started dancing at like 10. I started like pop locking and break dancing and stuff. And I did that till I was like in high school, and then I dropped out in like 11th. But I was in dance crews and things like that, and I'd go around and do battles, and I'm not telling you the name of the crew because nobody needs to know that. And yeah, but because you could probably find some stuff. My dad's proud of me. He's excited. He's all over my Instagram. But what's funny is I never met him. Okay. So
he's all over the comments.
So he's all in the comments like, my African princess. And I'm like, what? But no, my mom is really, really excited. She's just always asking questions about it, and she's super on board. I remember my mom, like when I was like 14, which makes sense. She got worried because I was making YouTube videos. I was trying to become like a makeup guru. I was like 14. I thought I was so good, and like she was like, you're posting videos online? Like, no, like you shouldn't be doing that. And I get it, like no 14-year-old should be. But yeah, so I stopped that, and that made her happy. And there's none of those videos, so don't even bother looking. My mom's excited about this because she knows it's legit, and it's like I'm having a lot of fun. She's happy that I'm happy. A lot of movies. I would watch movies all the time. I had like almost every Disney classic and just a lot of VHS stuff. And that was mostly like, I would be indoors a lot, but I'd be outdoors too. It wasn't a complete recluse. But when I was watching movies, I watched like, I had Elmo was one of my favorite movies. It was the Elmo and Grouchland. And that was like a musical. And I had, who was in that? Was it Vivica? Or what? I don't know. I think it was Vivica. I don't know, but that was iconic and amazing. And that shit like shaped my life musically, I feel like. That and The Mask. Those are some of my favorite movies. I listened to a lot of Jamiroquai. My mom liked Jamiroquai. And she liked D'Angelo. Also, like, video games. Definitely, like, I would play a lot of GameCube. Okay. And, like, I was playing SSX Tricky a lot. Oh, every single day. I still play it. I, like, had to Amazon it because I was having a moment. And then, yeah, I had that, and then Crash Bandicoot. And just all that kind of, like, all that just shaped me a lot. Amy Winehouse was one of like my very early, like she was definitely one of my favorites. My mom bought me an album of hers when I was like 9 or 8 or something like that. I loved Kim. I loved Lil' Kim, TLC. When I started to like really discover in high school what I liked, it was like I had a phase that kind of died out. But I'm like now a whole blend of those phases that I had. I used to listen to A$AP Rock a lot. I have a huge crush on him, even though he's like 50. I liked some like indie shit, like singy like white people indie music. I think anybody can make this mistake, but I don't listen to a lot of rappers. I don't listen to a lot of rap, like especially females. And it's mostly because I'm afraid that it'll change my sound or make me sound like people, because I actually tend to do impressions of people and I'm kind of good, and that can be bad. I just love like my voice. I love the way I sound when I rap, and I love like that I'm not afraid to kind of go out of, you know, the box. And I feel like, because I could be making like trap shit all the time, but I choose not to. I like to take things from different genres and blend them into hip hop. I've changed a lot since my last album. There's just been so much material that's been made in that span of time. A lot of new stuff. A lot of people that I've been working with that are incredibly talented, and I've just been really inspired. And I'm definitely looking forward to the next album. It's just going to be so much fun. I don't really want to say too much. I want to, you know, start getting into making my shows more interesting, and visuals and stuff like that, videos. I'm really excited about directing and stuff like that.
You've always had some pretty crazy videos.
I love like being involved with that kind of thing. I've always feel like I've been like a director at heart, like a visual person. Yeah, people recognize me. It's not crazy though. It's like, yeah, it's not too crazy. The one thing that's significant is that I can't use social media as much, because it's just not even fun. It's just like this. It's a little repetitive. It's beautiful because there's a lot of love, but as much as there's love, there's like also a bunch of, you know, angry mobs and things like that happen, and yeah, and that's gonna happen with everybody, and definitely with that sort of viral thing, people, yeah, you just attract more people, and sometimes it's too much. I would send beats to. Probably send beats to Rico. She's the first person who comes to mind. And I don't know. Pharrell, I just admire him so much. But like, no, because I'd be too embarrassed to send him beats. I don't want to send beats to anyone. They're all mine. So I think I was on tour and I DM'd her. And she was like, come see a show. Come out to LA or something like that. And I couldn't make it, but it was just so crazy. I think we were trying to collaborate, and I was like, my friend was like, just DM her. I was like, okay, I'm gonna DM her. And then, yeah, she responded, and it was amazing. And we didn't really talk after that, but it all worked out. Like, we got on set, we did the song, like, it was kind of slow, and then boom, now we're like, doing press, and it's crazy. It's really cool. I want to be remembered for my versatility, and my love for not just music, but visual art and dance and things like that.